Thank you to everyone who is following this series, and thank you to all our new subscribers. Later on in this video, I have some facts about what it costs for park fees and camping in the Moremi and at Khwai. In this video, Frans and Tracy and Jorge and Bela and Rod and I, after a brief visit to Maun, travelled to the Moremi and then on to Khwai. We restocked and refueled in Maun. It's a last decent shopping until Kasani if you're heading north, and we lodged at the Audi camp. We spent our first night in Moremi at South Camp so we could spend the following day en route to Third Bridge via Zini Lagoon, which is always well worth a visit. The Okavango Delta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Moremi occupies about 40% of the area. Moremi, within the Okavango Delta, is one of the few interior delta systems that does not flow into the ocean. The Okavango River rises in the Angola Mountains, some 1,200 kilometers away. It flows deep into Botswana, trying to get to the Indian Ocean, but it fails, and in so doing has created this oasis. The Okavango Delta is all that's left of the ancient Lake Khadi that dried up in the Holocene. Experts believe that the Kwando, the Nyanti and Chobe rivers, along with the upper Zambezi, once joined the Limpopo and flowed into the Indian Ocean.
We've finally hit Second Bridge, and Roddy's quite determined he's going to go through the water. There's a perfectly good bridge, but he's coming through the water. Apparently he hit a rock.
Wait, that's it. I think that's enough. A little bit more. Okay, another sort of 100 more. Okay, that's it. No, you want that. Right, so just put it on low.
George, are you happy with the fastness of that shackle?
Yeah. We got nothing on the rope, eh? Okay, you get out here, Siobhan. Get out here and start recording.
Where do you want me to go?
Far away from you.
I'm not sure I want to.
Yeah, there. You get it. Put yours on low. Reverse,
Is this alright?
Okay. Rod, are you on radio?
Can you hear it?
Go forward a little bit.
Take up the slack.
Okay.
Oh, it snapped.
Do that again. There we go.
A great big huge thank you to Jorge and Frans. Jorge directed the rescue efforts and Frans drove the getaway car. Luckily, other than a drowned iPad, mine, we had zero damage except some soggy carpets, which due to 30-odd degree temperatures, we managed to dry out. The cruiser did, however, smell a bit funky for a while. The alarm clock at Third Bridge is a red-billed spurfowl, so Rod and I watched the sunrise and tried to decode the footprints that had been left overnight. Our plan for that day was to head out over Fourth Bridge for breakfast at one of the pools. We stopped along the way for a break and spotted something really interesting on the other side. Everyone was having a good look. Jorge noticed that the battery that runs the fridge was not charging, so lots of poking around in his engine ensued. The bush around Third Bridge was really thick, and we encountered a lot of game.
Not sure what's happening here. Bonnet's open, multimeters out.
Yeah, can you?
Bela's going to start the car.
Yep. Do my bit.
What's happening here? Yeah, we know
It's
that.
not charging. Oh, yeah, it's not charging the trailer. Not charging the battery.
En route to Kakanaka the following morning, Rod and I, in the lead vehicle, spotted a leopard. The park rangers had mentioned that a young male hangs around, and there he was. Oh my hat, he was beautiful. During our tea stop, we noticed huge squadrons of pelicans circling in the sky. It was just grand. Hell, I love the Moremi. I believe it has the best of Botswana. Excellent game and bird spotting, fabulous ecology, and decent camping. I do hope you're enjoying the scenery. It's absolutely spectacular. Some would say it's next level.
While we were having some breakfast, a herd of buffalo sneaked down. Well, I don't know how a herd of buffalo would have sneaked, but a herd of buffalo came along. I'm not going to get too close because I actually don't know, I actually don't know enough about buffalo to know how dangerous they are. I'm standing behind a log of a fallen tree. So any buffalo that wanted to get at me would need to get over that. And there we are.
During a late afternoon visit to the paradise pools, Jorge and Bela and Rod and I saw the tiniest elephant ever, and also, finally, we saw the rufous-bellied heron, which I've been trying to spot for many years.
Jorge and Frans, they're crossing, little water crossing here.
As a group, we debated taking the wet route versus the dry route on our way out to Khwai, and Rod and I took the wet route. We did some excellent birding along the way.
This is an essential part of camping in the Moremi. We're at Khwai. We're in Khwai Safari Ground, campsite number 6. So, technically I would suppose it's called scooping the elephant poop. Here we have Tracy dressed in her bush attire with her fillies on, and check out that action. It's beautiful. The elegance of motion, no wasted effort. Just poop flying through the air. So it's still 0 degrees. We are on the banks of I actually think it is the Okavango River that flows all through the delta. We haven't seen much game. And we convinced everybody, well, actually computer convinced everybody to get up and get here at 7 because we'd see wild dogs and leopards and lions. We have seen many vultures in trees, so we went, followed as many roads as we could to see if we could see a kill or anything like that, but we didn't. And we've stopped for tea and coffee.
I'm first up.
Not like you offered to make your coffee, so.
I don't know how to use that machine.
Rod has deployed the Nespresso and it's being put to good use by everybody. George is eating an orange, and as is Bela.
And it's freaking cold.
And it's how cold?
1 degree.
1 degree. And I've got my
1 degree.
little tea kettle on the go.
1 degree.
So this little Nespresso machine is how Rod decided how much power we needed in terms of our inverter, etc., etc. So that was where the power started, and it gets used all the time.
This is why we travel in Africa. Our next video will be our trip through Chobe to Lanyanti via the Savuti, where we got slightly stuck, and then on to Kasani. Thanks so much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please drop them below. I do answer every single question.